Well, they're saying that worst seems to be priced in, and the concerns that the street has is a bit overdone, and that's why they've gone ahead and upgraded the stock all the way to a buy versus an underperform earlier. So it's a double upgrade coming in from CLSA. The target price has been maintained at around 635, so a good 120 bucks higher than the current market price. Now they're saying that the stock recently has seen a sharp correction. There were a couple of issues that had come. Remember that entire cost escalation at Bay Minute was something that had, made the street a bit nervous. To add to that, there was this Novelis IPO as well, and people were wondering why are they doing that, what will they do with the money, etc. So all of these things were the overhang on the counter, and that's why we have seen recently a lot of correction happening. However, while, as per CLSA, while these concerns are justified, they are a bit overdone right now, and they're in the price pretty much. So even if you take a bear case scenario as per them, the downside is limited to 10 to 12%, but their base case as well as bull case is much higher. And because the existing business remains strong, they're seeing expected to see gradual improvement in the profitability as well. And of course, clarity on the use of cash and growth projects will be key to watch out for. But overall, a positive news coming in on the Hindalco. CLSA has upgraded it.
I agree with this, and I'll tell you why. Because nobody is talking about the fact that what happens to Hindalco, Nisha. It's got sum of part now. Sum of part is going to be a function of Novelis and the underlying implied or the terminal value of Novelis. Novelis now is going to be listing soon, which means in all probability the terminal value or the real value of Novelis would be a discovery of markets now, not assumptions. In that case, I think that the US manufacturing sector, like what is happening in India, I guess is on a cusp of revival. And considering that we are closer to the US election cycle, local manufacturing is something which is likely to get a booster by the Democrats and also by the Republicans. Hindalco is looking at or Novelis is looking at expanding their capacity. They're looking at putting in $3 billion. So while Hindalco will continue to will continue to be at a holding company discount because of its ownership in Novelis, I think the Novelis listing and where the stock could move, we could be in for some surprise. The stock has corrected. See, the cycle is not that bad. And if one really looks at steel and aluminum, the big difference in steel and aluminum is that aluminum is largely consumed in sectors like aviation, housing, defense, and the outlook, at least the local outlook for US, these three sectors, I think is quite robust. So I will not be surprised that you could actually see incremental outperformance in Hindalco. So it's not a stock which is going to give you 10% spike. No, it's not going to happen like this. But incrementally, I think it has now potential to start outperforming the metal basket and also Nifty.